going on? Jerome's undisclosed location rant again. So the question is, since the Vikings didn't draft a quarterback high in this draft, how long is Kirk Cousins going to be able to do it? And with Kirk, he's going to be 35 in August. But he's coming off one of the best statistical seasons of his career. 13 wins, career high, won the division, first time in his Vikings career as well. So, I mean, Kirk Cousins is balling out right now. And frankly, they've built this offense around him. Getting Jordan Addison in the first round. The offensive line hopefully is going to have some continuity. It's clear that they want to get back to running the football with authority. Bringing in Josh Oliver, re-signing C.J. Ham. Bring back Alexander Madison. So it's clear that they want to make this more balanced offense and take care of Kirk Cousins, because even though Kirk put up great stats last year, the Vikings got it done on the field. Fourth quarter come from behind game-winning drives as well. He had a career high in sacks. He had a career high in pressures. So if you can alleviate some of that, I think Kirk could do it for a couple of seasons. But it's really tough, because we've always said that you want to get rid of a player a year too early versus a year too late. That's basically what's going on with Dalvin Cook right now. And with Kirk, he hasn't shown signs of age. Now, maybe he doesn't have that same zip of Miracle Whip, which I bet you Kirk loves Miracle Whip. Maybe he doesn't have the same velocity as he did, a couple of years ago. But in terms of cognitive decline, in terms of physical decline, you haven't really seen it. Knock it on all the way, because Kirk has been durable throughout his career, takes care of his body. He really works hard in preparation, and so could Kirk Cousins play into his 40s? Maybe, because Kirk has said that he is an acolyte of the Tom Brady plyometrics, Tom Brady diet, all that stuff. So the fact that he's going to be 35 now, could he have another 5 years? Which seems kind of crazy, but it is a possibility. And with the Vikings, they have to make a decision. I don't think that Kirk goes into this season as a lame duck. I think that they do work out probably like a 1-year Band-Aid extension through 2024 again. And then do they look for the quarterback of the future next year or the year after that? Is Jaron Hall going to develop into a backup plus? Could he be a guy that could take the reins down the line? That also is a distinct possibility. And it is kind of crazy, because the disrespect that Kirk is. Kirk has worse MVP odds than Trey Lance, who may be the Niners' QB3 this year. It's insane. But I will say that the Vikings are doing everything possible to put Kirk in the best possible situation. He's got a wide receiver 1 in the league. Addison is a first-round wide receiver 1 from this draft. Hawkinson is tight end 2. He's top 3 in the 8-3 situation. The offensive line, you have Darrisaw, who's one of the best young left tackles in the game. O'Neal coming back from that Achilles is top 5 right tackle. Hopefully they get that interior offensive line sutured up. So, it could be a spot where Kirk, given the way that he takes care of himself, the way that he has gone about his business throughout the years, and the Vikings are just building an absolute Cadillac around him, is it possible that he could be the guy for 1, 2, 3 into the 4 more years? It's possible. It's possible. And frankly, if the offense is clicking at a high level, I'm down for them. And because we say this a lot, that for all the records that Jefferson has broke through his first 3 years, someone's throwing him the ball. And Kirk Cousins does deliver one of the more accurate balls in the league, especially deep ball accuracy. So as long as he's keeping his play at a high level and the Vikings are completely all in on building around him, the sky could be the limit. Could Kirk play for another? All right, so realistically, let's say he plays for 3 more years at a high level. Is the Vikings offense going to be top 5, top 7 during that time? Yes. You could conceivably say yes, and it could give the Vikings time to estate plan to find their guy, because it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. And now, no, I'm not saying tanking is the answer, but if you're consistently making the playoffs, you're consistently contending late on the season, you're going to be drafted late. And we're 2 franchise quarterbacks get drafted very high in general. So we'll see what happens, man. And also, don't poo-poo on Jaron Hall because of the 5th-round pick. Kirk Cousins was the 4th-round pick. No big deal. Also, he was the 2nd quarterback taken by his team in 2012. It's kind of hilarious, but I don't know. How long can Kirk do it? I guess we'll find out. But this offense is going to be nice. It's going to be nice and slow. Anyways, Skull, no production value.